Hello, my name is Hamilberg. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Defense Grid 2. So, last time we had completed gold on the No Red Towers challenge, and I'm going to take a brief moment to talk about pointing out the competitive modes prevent the use of tower items. We have been using those tower items for pretty much a flat 15% damage increase. Looking at them, the Tachyon bullets are 15%, the Inferno is 20%, the Tachyon beam for 15%, and the Ordnance for 20%. Now, completing just ignoring the other benefits that those provide in terms of targeting rules or anything else like that, just the flat 15% damage buff is pretty significant, and I feel that that has a lot to do with why Elite almost requires those modes. I'm open to the idea that it's doable without them, but that would require a very specific plan. Maybe we go on to experiment with that later. Anyway, picking another mode. I'd like to try another challenge mode or two before moving on to the next story mission. So, taking a look, I kind of like the idea of trying the limited towers. We've been relying on a extended maze. We've already played around with some other methods, or played around with a certain arrangement that I kind of like. So let's see how it works by confining the number of towers that we're allowed to use. I don't actually anticipate this being a huge change in our overall plan, but we'll take a look. So, I tinkered a little bit with this just to look at how many towers you're allowed. I believe it's 15, but yeah. So we're gonna go for, I believe none of these give, yeah, Tachyon bullets clearly the best. Wide beam would be interesting, but I still think Tachyon beam is superior. So, and then the chemical tipped ordnance just for the last 20% damage buff. Depth charge, that's not useful. Cluster cannon, that might be good, but I feel like this is still superior. Just flat damage. That's pretty good too. Slow and 15% versus a 20% damage over time. We'll try this one out. So I'm anticipating keeping pretty much the same structure that we used before, of a focused area of effect damage on this first pad, and then transitioning to a diffuse cannon-based cleanup crew on pad 2 and pad 3. I've figured out a few spots where I can optimize the maze a little bit better than I had been, but overall we're going to keep the same stuff that we had before. I wonder if how much the boost tower meaningfully increases the range. We're seeing a little over 2 squares, a smidge over 2 squares worth of range, and this is almost exactly 2. So, a little bit, I don't know that it's worth necessarily modifying our plans significantly in order to incorporate this boost tower. It's possible that the overcharge here, the ability to overcharge on that is actually what makes it better, not the increase in range itself. Okay, this has completed. We're now in a position where we can start routing them around. Okay, I would like to start squeezing in some upgrades here. Rather than focus on building out a maze through here, that's of some utility. I mean, one cannon turret there is going to do a lot of work because can hit them all along this path. But extending a lot here, I think, adds relatively little value, where I would like some more focus damage on the front side.
Swarmers have only one trick, obfuscation, which is fun to say, true, but never mind. Destroy them!
Quick check. 6,000 damage dealt. 11. Okay, yeah, clear winner. Even though this one got built a little bit later, that's still not enough to make up for the difference there. That has a really nice range of fire. I hope we're able to get this cleaned up. If we can get through this, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot for the rest of the mission. Almost. Yes, nicely done. Okay.
Let's keep the core safe this time.
We got a lot of cleaning up there to do. That's not going to be easy, but I do feel better about this. Because we're doing a ton of damage here on the cleanup. And then whatever's coming through here is going to have to pass back through this, hopefully at a time when there's not monsters coming the other direction. So we're now in the position where a couple of upgraded cannon turrets would do us a lot of good. Go laser turret! Nicely done. Skin of our teeth there, but okay, we're going to buy us some more time by extending this. That's not good. Yes, I'll laser and pray that we don't end up in a situation where we end up just shy of gold because of it, not getting points off those. I like seeing that. And now we have enough money banked to go for a red. That's one that's been doing a lot of work. I'd like to get this one upgraded as well. Well, given that so many of our troubles come from swarmers, I think I'm going to upgrade this Inferno turret first. I mean, yeah, they're going to pick up a few cores, but not many. And these cannon turrets are going to be able to pick off a lot of them. So we've got 2 turrets left to play with. What are the best places that we could be placing them? Here and here have decent spots. This one's controlling this region and this side here. So I like having some cleanup. This one is in a pretty nice position as well. Also well positioned to take advantage of a boost turret. Tempting. I think playing to our strengths though, let's go with some overcharges. Just a flat 20% damage increase on some of our primary damage doing towers. 55,000, wow. I would like to be able to boost that one too. We'll go along. Boosting the towers that are already doing well will go a long way. Reward success, as it were. And they don't even pick one up. Okay, we've got a chance to upgrade this, and we can overcharge it. Out of curiosity, 32,000? Pretty good. Yeah, well, we're well set up against those enemies. Having the 2 red Inferno turrets here, I feel pretty good about. So I'm just going to let the money ride high and see, and we're going to go till we hit the point where we need to spend some and then back up. At some point I would like to do some testing and see, as I talked about before, whether hoarding money actually creates a noticeable increase in score. I don't believe that we've been given access yet to the score increasing boost possibilities, so no using those in order to finagle higher scores on our challenge modes. Yeah, they're sneaking through, but all at red health, so they ought to get cleaned up pretty fast once they come back into range. And then the Rhino waves aren't making it very far. I'm impressed with these laser turrets. They are doing good work. See if we can get this cleaned up. It's close. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Actually, remarkably well. We have 1 Swarmer wave and then a Rhino wave. Swarmer wave will be the hard part. The Rhino wave we've always seemed well set up to deal with, perhaps due to my inordinate fondness for laser turrets. Oh, that is the Rhino wave at the end. Okay, well, we are already passed into gold, so good for us. And with a higher score. That would seem to suggest that the having the gold pooled is giving us noticeable increases. 108,000? That's pretty close to where we were before. We can take a quick look at the other modes. So a score of 108,000. They've given us a new version on, I think that's the gun turret, but not something that we use very much for shield busting. So 109,000, built 16, sure. Let's go just take a quick look at what our other scores have been. On story mode, 112,000. On the no red, 112. Let's see, 107. And then the limited towers was the 109, 108, 109 we just got. So unclear, no conclusion. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please join me again. I think we'll be trying another challenge mode shortly after this.